Really gotta spread out.
Yeah, 'cause I guess Scott's over here now.
Where was he?
He was there.
Okay. Shuffled a little bit.
Yeah. 'Cause I think he goes 1, 2, 3, 4.
Does it have to?
I just think that's the way it's been. I don't know how long,
Holtzman's here.
Good morning, Commissioner. How long has the seating been?
Probably 15 years.
1, 2, 3, 4?
I thought it turned that off. Oh, no, it's telling me it's busy time. Even though you silence your phone, your alarms still go off.
Yeah.
Shannon, I really like those shoes, they look so comfortable.
Oh, thank you. They are very comfortable. They're called Hey Dude. They're basically Crocs with an upper. Is basically what they are. But I've got a few pairs of them.
I have to get one, get some for my husband.
They sell them at the Buckle. I don't know where else, but that's where I got them. I thought you were out. I think I got an email saying you were out.
Tomorrow.
And then I saw you in the room. Okay. All right.
I'll still be working, but I'll be out.
Out where? Somewhere fun?
Moving my youngest daughter to North Carolina.
Oh,
right.
Commissioner Coleman is here.
Good morning, Commissioner.
Good morning, Mr. Chairman.
Commissioner Roop is on his way to the room, so we will go when he gets here. Assuming it's after
Okay, thank you.
My clock says 10:15.
As soon as he gets here, we'll go. That clock's a little fast.
Yeah.
I'm going to watch on the computer.
Yeah, that's what I go. There he is. We were discussing the rotation of the seat.
Yeah.
So. Should get connected to the Wi-Fi, so.
I'm good.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay, it's 10:15 and all commissioners have assembled, so we will go ahead and call the agenda meeting to order. Those participating on the call, please mute your phone unless you need to speak. First order of business is to approve the open minutes from July 28th of 2021. You all seen those? Are there any additions or corrections? Hearing none, all those in favor of approving the open minutes for July 28th, say aye. Aye?
Aye.
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 Those minutes are approved 5-0. We also had a closed session that day, so we have to approve the closed minutes from July 28th. You all have seen those. Any additions or corrections? Hearing none, all those in favor of oh, yes, Commissioner? Commissioner Coleman?
I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry, I think we had an echo and I thought you were trying to speak.
No, I wasn't.
Okay. Okay, great. No additions or corrections to the closed minutes, so all those in favor of approving the closed minutes for July 28th, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Those
Sorry,
minutes are
I can get off
approved.
mute. Aye.
Those minutes are now approved 5-0. All right, so we have 6 tariffs and new orders today. No other discussion, so we'll just get right to it. First up is file number EO 2021-0388. This is in the matter of the joint application of Evergy Missouri West, Inc., DBA Evergy Missouri West, and the City of Higginsville for approval of a written territorial agreement designating the boundaries of each electric service supplier in portions of Lafayette County, Missouri. Evergy and the City of Higginsville filed a joint application requesting approval of a territorial agreement. Under the agreement, the city will provide service to 2 customers that are outside of the existing city limit. Staff performed a review of the request and recommended that the agreement be approved. No other responses were received, so I support this order approving the territorial agreement in its version 2. Commissioner Root.
I too support the order.
All right. Commissioner Coleman.
I support the order.
Commissioner Holzman.
I support the order.
Commissioner Kolkmeyer.
Mr. Chairman, this is in my home county.
I thought it was.
Good to see 2 utilities working together for good common sense issues.
All right, so you're supporting the
I
order
am
as well?
supporting the order.
All right, all those in favor of approving the order as drafted version 2, say aye.
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 That order is approved 5-0. Next up is file number EE 2021-0423 and EE 2021-0424. This is in the matter of Evergy Metro, Inc., DBA Evergy Missouri Metro's request for a variance of 20 CSR 4240-3.175. Evergy Metro and Evergy Missouri West filed a request for a variance from the Commission's regulations requiring them to file depreciation studies, database, and property unit catalog. The companies would like to delay the filings until the filing of their 2022 rate cases. Evergy Metro's submissions were due on June 30th, and Evergy West's were due on February 22nd. Staff filed a recommendation to grant in part the requests, but also to require the company to file the depreciation studies as soon as they are final and no later than the filing of their rate case. Staff also recommended that the Commission admonish Evergy to file waiver requests when they aren't complying with Commission rules before those deadlines have passed, and in general, at least 30 days before the deadline has arrived. So I agree with staff that if there's even a potential of noncompliance with regulations, that companies, including Evergy, should submit a waiver request at least 30 days before the compliance deadline. In the time that I've been here, I've seen staff over and over again try to perform a proper review of last-minute requests submitted by companies, either for tariff approvals or variance requests, and it's concerning that the companies are not keeping track of deadlines and communicating those issues with staff ahead of time. So this order does grant a variance from the deadlines as requested, but instead of staff's suggestion that the company file the studies no later than when they file their next rate case, this order directs them to file the depreciation studies as soon as they are done and no later than October 1st. So with that, I recommend supporting this order as drafted version 3. Commissioner Root?
I agree wholeheartedly with all of your comments and support the order.
Commissioner Coleman?
I'm in complete agreement. I support the order.
Commissioner Holzman?
I support the order.
Commissioner Kolkmeyer?
As do I.
All right, all those in favor of approving the order as drafted version 3, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
That order is approved 5-0. Next up, file number ER 2021-0312. This is in the matter of the request of Empire District Electric Company, DBA Liberty, for authority to file tariffs increasing rates for electric service provided to customers in its Missouri service area. This is just a procedural schedule order, sets the schedule for Liberty's general rate case. The order sets a 2-week evidentiary hearing beginning January 31st of 2022 and lasting through February 10th of 2022. And I support this order version 4. Commissioner Root?
I support as well.
Commissioner Coleman?
I support the order.
Commissioner Holzman?
I support the order.
Commissioner Kolkmeyer?
I also support the order.
All right, all those in favor of approving the order as drafted version 4, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
That order is approved 5-0. Next up, file number EU 2021-0283. This is in the matter of the application of Evergy Metro Inc., DBA Evergy Missouri Metro, and Evergy Missouri West Inc., DBA Evergy Missouri West, for an accounting authority order allowing the companies to record and preserve costs related to the February 2021 cold weather event. OPC filed a motion to dismiss Evergy's application for an accounting authority order to track the costs related to the February cold weather event. This order simply denies OPC's motion to dismiss, and I support this order version 2. Commissioner Root?
I support the order as well.
Commissioner Coleman?
I support the order.
Commissioner Holzman?
I support the order.
Commissioner Kolkmeyer?
And I do as well.
All right, all those in favor of approving the order as drafted version 2, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
That order is approved 5-0. Next up, file number EW 2021-0267. This is in the matter of the establishment of a working case regarding FERC Order 2222 regarding participation of distributed energy resource aggregators in markets operated by regional transmission organizations and independent system operators. So this is a working docket to evaluate the impacts of FERC Order 2222, and the Commission actually held an informational workshop last month on this issue. Over a decade ago, the Commission issued a temporary order restricting the participation of demand response aggregation in the wholesale market. That temporary order has now been in effect for a decade. So based on comments made at the workshop and to ensure dialogue continues, this order is looking for feedback from stakeholders on the potential removal of the Commission's restrictions on retail, commercial, and industrial customers participating in DR aggregation at the wholesale level. So with that, I support this order version 3. Commissioner Root?
I support the order.
And that even predates you.
I know, it's like, nothing's more temporary or more long-term than a temporary government program, right?
That's right. That's right. Commissioner Coleman?
I support the order.
Commissioner Holzman?
I support the order.
Commissioner Kolkmeyer?
As I do.
All right, all those in favor of approving the order as drafted version 3, say aye.
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 That order is approved 5-0. Final order today is EC 2021-0059. This is Missouri Landowners Alliance, Eastern Missouri Landowners Alliance, DBA Show Me Concerned Landowners, and John G. Hobbs complainants, v. Grainbelt Express LLC and Invenergy Transmission LLC respondent. This report and order denies the complaint brought against Grainbelt and Invenergy. As we discussed previously, I don't see the actions by Grainbelt to be a violation of the Commission's prior order granting them the CCN. I don't think that their complaints met the burden of proof, and I support this order version 2. Commissioner Root?
I support the order as well.
Commissioner Coleman?
I support the order.
Commissioner Holzman?
I support the order.
All right.
And I do as well.
All right, all those in favor of approving the order as drafted version 2, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
That order is approved 5-0. That concludes reports and orders. We have no other case discussion, so all that remains is scheduling. Continuing today, it's, I believe at 10:45 and on through August 6th is the evidentiary hearing in GR 2021-0108, that's Spires General Rate Case. That will be in room 310 and also via WebEx with Judge Hatcher. Wednesday, August 11th, agenda will be at 9 a.m. Tuesday, August 17th, we have a local public hearing in EA 2021-0087. That's Ameren's application for a CCN to manage a 138 kV transmission line. That will be at 6 p.m. via WebEx with Judge Hatcher. Wednesday, August 18th, agenda will be at 2:15 p.m. Wednesday, August 25th, agenda will be at 10:15 a.m. There will also be a USB meeting immediately following agenda that day. And then Wednesday, September 1st, we have agenda at 10:15 a.m. So that gets us to September. Are there any comments, questions, or requests regarding scheduling to September? All right, hearing none, with no other business coming before the body, thank you, commissioners. We will stand adjourned.
Thank you, Mr.
Thank
Chairman.
you, Mr. Chairman.